Alan, first of all, can you just put into words how proud you are of your players this afternoon?
That's difficult. We didn't really have the right feel in the first half. Didn't look like we had the right shape that was going to hurt Spurs. I held on really. And then second half, we come out with a bit more purpose. Straight away, we showed intent. And you've got to do that if you're going to win at places like this. So it's a massive result. I'm so proud of them. They give absolutely everything. There was one or two struggling at the end, but it was a real team effort.
What did you say to them at half-time?
Well, I was pretty angry in terms of what I'd seen in the first half. Sometimes in the Premier League, you know, when you're dominant like Spurs were and you've only got one goal, it actually can lull them in. And so I thought it was an opportunity for us, but only if we approached it better. We didn't make a tackle in the first half. You know, the fundamentals of football had to be reminded to one or two, and we got that right. And we also had a bit more quality on the pitch going forward, and two great goals. And so pleased for AO, because tough afternoon to come in last minute. He didn't know he was playing. We felt Papis would be fit today, so he really only got the nod at sort of 1 o'clock or 12:30, whatever it was. Can't remember what time we kicked off now.
There's impact substitutions, and then there's Sammy Amiobi. It took 8 seconds to score. What was the last thing you said to him before he went out there?
Well, Jack was more important, because Jack, I don't think, had made a forward pass, and it was a fantastic ball. We just Sammy had a lot to do, mind. It was a really top goal. He's a player that's just come to us this season, and we've got a lot of young players, and it's been hard with some of them, but they're growing.
Have you ever experienced anything like that, impact-wise, from a substitute in your time at football?
I can't really recall, but you know, in terms of how it turned the game on its head, it completely did, and it gave us instant belief with what we had talked about at half-time, and we executed that. I don't think Spurs really had a chance in the second half, apart from one that flashed across the box.
Some are calling it a managerial masterstroke. Are you willing to take some of the credit for that?
Well, at the moment, the Geordie Nation doesn't really think I'm good enough, so hopefully that's ticked one box that I do know what I'm doing. I've been here for 701 games now. So it's pleasing for me, for my team, because, you know, we do a lot of stuff that we think is important for the team, but they have to carry it out. At the end of the day, you're as good as your players. We got some belief in them, and they showed that they're fighting for the shirt, and that's what our fans want to see.
You mentioned Perez. Was that goal coming for you?
Well, we was debating whether to sub him at half-time, because he hadn't really had a lot of joy. But I've seen enough of him in training to know he'll get a goal. He's just got that natural ability, and you know, for a guy of his size to get that type of header is not really natural, but that's what goal scorers do. They stretch an extra inch when the goal comes.
Just finally, Alan, that victory takes you out of the relegation zone. I know it's early, but psychologically, what does that do for you?
Oh, it's huge for us, because, you know, to win away in the Premier League is very difficult, especially somewhere like here. The quality they got in that group is phenomenal, and so to win here is a massive result for us, and it gives us a little run now and something to build on.